What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I'm going to review the third album by a particular American metalcore band, Phinehas, based this particular project called Till the End, and it came out in the summer of 2015. So then Ferris Monks to hear this is a request by Larry the Batman fan as far as these pitching album. Want to get to these hit type phrases for us yes going to happen. There's a series of further requests that are going to be gotten towards pitch like that, along with some stuff phrased, including the product of further type aspects that he had. Some of those type phrases that he requested, like the particular PlayStation collection and like pitches of like the unboxings I've been doing in the miscellaneous reviews playlist, pitch like that. But some of those type phrases are miscellaneous videos. But pitch as far as saying some of these hit type phrases, this has some good ballistic typeness. This is a good staple here with some of these type aspects. As far as the pitch can happen, has similarities to the hit Striper album pitch like that. To hell with the devil as far as these pitch can happen. Excellent type phrase with some of these pitches has leftover type traces of hair metal from like the aspects is 30 years later within sunset pitch as far as the variety is going to have, but paying attention like the pitch as far as saying the particular aspect amongst that kind of with getting towards it's a good pitch amongst like the pals type ratio. It's a pretty ballistic type Christian metal type album pitch like that, just good hitting kind of pals ratio as far as these supposed to have. So within the it's a pretty hitting Christian metal type album pitch like that. So yeah, this album's going to get a classic score. So it's the pitch amongst the phrase where I was talking about it. But the pitch for us saying the product kind of amongst it is pretty prolific within like the pitch for us like the tariff type fashion stuff. With the pitch for us saying but paying attention like the fray on top of that, just getting towards a particular metal mess with some of the pitch as well. Now within the pitch for us saying the variety kind of amongst it is it has the aspect amongst this the phrase. It's kind of the tone as far as saying what struck me as here within these pitches is a variety of kind of Fem who's more dainty pitch like that kind of being as like tag along and one for some of these type pitches of more roughneck type aspects of the pitch for us and just the aspect of particular phrase of like going with more roughneck sets of fellows pitch like that within the phrase of like the more aspects of like the usual type viciousness. So this kind of phrase for us saying for more homestead type starlets and pitch like that that's kind of more amidst the fray of just dishwashing and laundry room type fair pitch like that, the standard type phrase from the and it's not to say within these pitch far as like the variety as if like it's oil and water to where the product of it would not mix as far as the phrase gonna have, but it's this kind of pitch as far as saying just tag along type phrase like the pitch as far as saying having time for your pals within sense of pitch amongst like the roughneck typeness, and this the aspects within the phrase is pretty prolific type album with the pitch for Christian metal. It's a good, interesting type pitch. Now it's not to say as if it would be namby pamby pitch like that, but it's the phrase for us saying this is pretty breakneck with some of the pitch for us like the variety's going to happen. Interesting the product. Some of these type ones are like pretty much like Slipknot in their prime, and some of the pitches attack and good several some of those type ones kind of has aspects of hair metal in here, but also like the pitch of like some of these type ones are great kind of break free type ones to listen to, like the post hours, like particular Emery and some of these type ones. Yeah, definitely attack, probably some of those other type ones. 3 Days Grace. AFI gets pretty nasty with some of those type aspects. 3 Days Grace, some of those type products within pitch like that. There's some plenty of those type ones. It's traces like mid 2000s type products within pitch like that. Kind of the aspects for us saying. Trying to think of some of those vicious type ones. It's just kind of the pitch of kind of being like, yeah, the aspect of metalcore. Some of the pitch is probably would throw in like bands like Pierce the Veil and pitches like that. Some of the ones with like their like their collide with the sky out and pitch like this. Some of those type phrase for us paying attention like the pitch bond accent type pitch, but the phrase for us saying just the aspect just having in mind. Now it's not it's not any sort of phrase for us saying like particular femcake within these aspects as far as being like a flat tire or some sort of aspect of like drab or something like that. It has nothing to do with this. This kind of pitch of just clashing like the fairs like the pitch of what would particularly happen. As far as talking about more roughneck type phrase, like kind of the product of just ruffled, kind of, hey, what is this? As far as these pitch kind of the products, as far as just kind of the collective kind of amongst us, just the pitch for some of that type aspect. It's not within the fashion as far as saying that like the product kind of amongst it would be where these particular starlets would live underneath the rocks and the pitch where they don't have the go on something. It's just kind of pitch first and just pretty. It's more of the fray that it's not the full bound say brace within pitches, but it's it's definite loud pack and noise pack within sense of pitches that just kind of has more boom box kind of. It has more boom pack kind of ruffling typeness within the pitch as far as just the dismantle kind of amongst us. This pitch for a saying, but it's not. I mean, some of these type phrases as far as like getting towards the fashion, just like favors and come through pitch like that, but just not leaving them out of the loop as far as it's supposed to be. It's kind of pitch for us instance, as far as like, hey, I'm not going to be getting shit faced every single time and getting back towards reading up with them pitches like that at like, 7 o'clock in the morning and then sleeping for 12 hours, something like that. You get the pitch kind of amongst the fray. The Carnage has these aspects with Fem Miss and Toe as well, pitch like this. So it's just kind of afraid just having that aspect of like ballistic typeness for just more daintier type sets within pitch for us like the variety where possibly a disc. It's like getting engine grease on like your Easter clothes or Sunday. It's like getting engine grease kind of on like your Easter or dress clothes for us pitch kind of sounds pitch. But you get the phrase for us pitch, but it's just the aspect kind of amongst that. To be honest with you, I recommend all 13 songs off this album. Really, within Sons to Pitches, there are 3 songs off here that are kind of just instrumental type songs, which are pretty dope as well. Non-Omnize and Mariah as far as this pitch goes. So it's really 10 songs that you're getting off here, but still excellent to pitch. I recommend all those songs as well as good pitches here. But there are 3 singles off this album. To pitch like that. So Dead Choir's a excellent type. An excellent type lead single pitch like that. I'm not as full sure these particular songs chart in like the Christian metal charts, or some of those that charts in the United States, but still some hit type phrases like an excellent kind of bullpit and backyard type bang to get towards here. Talking about Dead Choir, this factory kind of roundup, definitely a Minute Maid Run, kind of within the in betweens for Fem as far as these pitch comes. So some of these type phrases amongst that. Just getting towards some noise pack pitch like that, just like classic type phrase of like particular. Bands like Korn and Love and Death, some of the ones, Love and Death, I think particularly had Brian Head Welch in it, pitches like that, some of those type pitches, other type aspects from the tone as far as saying, pitches of talking about the particular variety of this like collective like Disturbed and Slipknot, some supposed to like that usual kind of early 2000s and 2000 type Carnage pitch like that, definitely some of those hit type phrases get towards the crunk type factor. Then pitch, like I did not I did the descriptions for this. I did not get as full bound as much dimension within these. It kind of is the fray with like the aspect of pals in tow, and then the fem type aspects on top of that. Sons of pitch is the phrase for us, and sons of fair is the tear up. Now you would think, obviously, with the pitch of my usual prolific type tear within the pitch, that would be here on top of that. But it's this kind of pitch as far as saying. It's not so much within the variety as far as like the pitch of not having this tear up whatsoever. It's just kind of pitch as far as saying it's just a busy type album with something that pitch to kind of paying attention to the product. But definitely, I think you would say with something that pitches Dead Choir is definitely excellent type 1. It's some great sweets going to go and pitch like that. Sounds surprised. It's the usual routine type tear. So it's kind of pitch for us saying, but it's just kind of product as far as just like the prolificness. It's not as if having to be a sober gopher within these pitch, but it's kind of paying attention to like the variety, just like the active juggling it's on. It's more people. Some of these particular type times more miss the pitch than like the seeming usual standard type fray within pitch like this. This is kind of progress as far as some of these type pitches can happen, but just Minute Maid Run. Minute Maid Run fares like that for Fem as far as these pitches come just kind of within the in-between type facets. Tadalestai is the second single here, pitch like that. Good nice phrase, like a nice summer and outdoor kind of festival collect. Tadalestai is the hitting to 1 second single here. It's like a nice summer and outdoor festival collect to get towards your good pitch like that. This hot dogs, sirloins get cooked just for like the collective sense of phrase kind of amongst it. So just get the nice banging type phrase, get your barbecue on first like that. Some of those type phrase. Now this from the pitch, it's it kind of good, nice mid-pace kind of fair pitch like that. Sounds the fairest, and it's not as if like having like a full-blown blowout where there'd be like the streamers and like the trees and pitch like that to kind of advertise full blown, but just kind of pitch it, just getting like some hot dogs going, possible sirloin or two. For a few pals and fam as far as those pitch kind of hit type phrase kind of amongst this Parkside kind of collect or some of those type phrase kind of amongst a good nice fairs, just the particular diva miss long since the pitch is hit type phrase, just the activeness, like the product of the goings on, just kind of getting towards like story type fits, like some homestead type endeavor pitch like that. So the phrase, just like the product. Good nice Sunday type story, sons type pitches, paint pitch like the product, or just something that randomly bugs you about Walmart or sons type pitches like that. And it's not just being condescending pitch, but the actual phrase, just vocalizing some of those type products amongst the pitch as far as talking about some of those type products as far as just pitches of hearing about some chore type stories or pitches like that, kind of afraid of just I left the potato salad out and I had to throw it away. Sounds a pitch like that, and it's not. It's probably within the aspects for saying whether or not fem miss would be a dodo or something like that. But you get the hit type phrase, just paying attention to some of those that probably going to pitch of. You need like an instruction booklet by your bed when you wake up as far as those first guys, as far as like the product, just like the getting towards with some of the pitch, as far as just talking about homestead endeavor pitch like that. Just fam kind of gets the limelight, some of the pitches, some of those hit type phrase. Not as if she would. It's not as if that wouldn't happen more often with pitches like that. Sounds surprised. But the aspects for some good hit pitches. White livers hitting type one here, third single with pitches here is like a red hot kind of mess hall and rec room type bang get towards here. Tacking with pals, definitely sounds to pitches, just party and bullshit type phrase pitch like that. Some of that good noise pack pitch like that. Just PlayStation on sounds to pitch like that. Other type phrase getting to some products of movies like particular V for Vendetta pitch like that. Pals news, Sons to Ferris mixtape re-up, Sons to pitch, playing those type parts, just gonna get towards like the loud of it, pitches like that, Sons hit that phrase. You probably missed the product just in the in-between to fair on top of Sons of Assets, grab like fem, particular just mini bottle of Clorox, Sons to phrase pitch like that, and like a Snickers, Sons hit that phrase. Kind of missed the phrase, just getting towards the collect, not too much going on with like the pitch, like an active phrase, just like music. The work shift to kind of take care of just some of those extra type pitches as far as those fries can happen within pitches like that. Keep the fray amongst it straight in some of those hit type pitches, but good products here. So the pitches amongst as far as these sprays can happen, just kind of the aspects for us saying. So yeah, I recommend all 13 songs with 10 out of 10 out. So truth be told, the hitting type ones like a throwback on a striper, 80s kind of hair metal, get towards here, just of a good 80s kind of hair metal surf sounds type pitch like that, hit type phrase is definite. Definite hit throwback type bang, just traffic gulag type pitches, sounds type phrase is kind of missed aspect, just like good everyday collect and pitches like that. Great kind of post hour typeness, not too horribly dredgy either. It's not within pitches, just like the F everything, fuck. It's not too much within the product to F everything, fuck everything, but it's kind of pitch it just like to get along with someone to pitch this standard type music pitch like that, just impromptu kind of pizza for fam and just folks in general. You like some personal pan pizzas for your pals pitch like that, or just not as if having to spend $55 just to pitch personal pan for one of your pals. Personal pans for pals, someone's to pitches, pick up good standard supreme type pizza for fam pitch like that, and it's not just as if saying your pals get the lesser of the two, but just the pitch for us and just extra type products on the pitch is good. Appetizer pitch like this on some price kind of amongst it. Non's a hitting type one good pitch like that. It's like a cloudy and collected kind of movie scene type dreary to get towards here. Now this is an instrumental type one, but still good nice pitches. Do like the dishes, someone's to fries to get some ramen kind of in your system. First like that, good nice pitch, kind of get some of that cooked. Map out some drops for later on pitch like that. Someone's to fries just swag. Map out like some drops. Kind of within the pitch amongst it, map out then pitches like that, good aspects, map like some drop slash swag as far as the supposed to happen. So kind of pitch for us and just figure out the modes for like the next step for us for what's going to happen with like just collect and pitch like that, and also like some swag type some swag or favorite type pick us later for possible fem sounds pitches. Or standard diva pitch like that as far as the spread's come. Excellent type pitches. Forever West hitting type ones like a feeling some lit kind of appetite for carnage and head rush as far as these spreads come. So getting towards some tear up good pitch like that amongst the fray. Grab like supplies definitely hit type pitches here. Just get towards some gold tens on top of that. So the phrase press in something's to pitch. So kind of a miss like Walmart type runs since the pitch amongst this. Getting towards the product. Just getting towards like some aspects. Getting like some dry gin. Feels like that. Some good Bombay or hit type vodka pitch like that. Grab like the Grey Goose, definitely hit type pitch like that. Since the price, but also getting towards the goaltender since the pitch as far as like the probably kind of happens. It's the aspect there is some good shit on deck. Just saying towards spam pitch like that since the price, just kind of with the collect of your pals pitch like that. It's kind of beeline since the pitch just kind of missed the product to like out in the scenery pitch like that. But also the price for staying with particularly Diva Fam. It's just a pit. It's not in terms of the pitch of being. It's not in terms of being whipped like a pharaoh prisoner pitch like that, but you get the phrase for some of these type pitches as far as just talking about the aspect within pitch like that kind of product of. You're definitely going to get some oatmeal cookies type soon. Try not to. Hopefully, I don't hear about you in the news too many times across some of these type phrase pitch like that. But the phrase, some of these type aspects been pitched like that is kind of fray of. This type pitch is like hate, death soon as far as these pitch guys. I'm gonna hit that phrase for us the aspect, and I'm talking this from like the fray of just like the ecstasy that these particular peanut butter cookies gonna take towards pitch like that. So some of those, you get the pitch for us saying. And as far as coup de grace hitting off here, it's like coup de grace, a hitting type one off here. It's like a lit kind of venue step out to get towards here. Just muscle night out. Definitely the pals can pitch like that. Definitely going to get sloshed since the pitch amongst to get some tear up in your system pretty prolifically. Get towards meeting with pals since the pitch is kind of the aspect of some of those type ones. Just paying attention like the recent type phrases. Some of those type products just know you're mean. Loud pack just going all particular night within those pitch pros. It's supposed to happen. Probably with them for Sundays to pitch is bringing particular starlets along since the pitch is just on top of that, just with the fair like the extra type ness, just hit type gold, 10 type assets just within like the social type phrase for these assets is going to happen. Just how's the makeshift Sundays type phrase kind of pitch like that. You keeping your head on straight as far as those first down Sundays type pitches kind of paying attention like the aspects for us saying. It doesn't appear that you have jaundice as far as these first guys. So some of those type pitches, it's the aspect of this good hit pitches like that. Nice to hit that one off here. Good pitch. It's like a buzzy kind of a miss, like a gal run pitch like this. Sense of price. So kind of one of those type ones. Taco Bell type fair. It's this good cloudy type ness like this album cover as far as these pitches can happen. Definitely a good, nice phrase to appreciate the weather since hit that pitch. It's kind of a coolie type day here. Just almond joy type pickups, standard aspects of diva cake pitch like that, just combos with Sundays and pitch for the price down. So just kind of missed the fray, just kind of the active collect, probably just within the neighborhood with pals since the pitch like that, but just kind of afraid just active combos since the pitch just get towards a few of these type ones. Good gas station kind of grandma's type cookie since the pitch just like that, some good excellent products alike. Definite good, nice snags. Yorks, particular almond joy pitch like that. Sun's hit the price, good aspects amongst it. Seven's a nice type one off here. It's like a nice 3 days grace kind of style type malaise. Get towards here, this vintage kind of 2000s type dredge pitch like that. Definitely reminds songs like Never Too Late. Some of those type ones. Other type pitches just in the aspect of. Definite pitches when you think of particular folks like Stained are pretty good at some type ones pitches like that. Just good, nice price kind of amongst this good. Syrup kind of car sit type ones just within the aspect this kind of some of these type pitches is port side type collect as well pitch like that, some sunset type here, things good in the hood with standard fan pitch like that, just mad wise as far as these pitch kind of just kind of paying attention like the product. Probably gonna ask why since the pitches after every 3 words. Some of those type pitches like why are you had a bad day because why had to deal with this, why, which resulted in why, and after that I had to why, some of the pitch like that, but you get the phrase for us pitch like that. And then as this started to happen, why, the thing I hated most about The thing I hated most about that was why, some of those pitches afraid of. I've pitched some definite dredge, just throwback type tune pitch like that. Iliaster more than skins hitting off here as well. It's a good, nice pitch like a Pal's Roundup. Definitely good pitches. Just random joyride and jargon. Supposed to have just definitely some Parkside kind of hot box pitch like that. Get to some tear up within the legality of it. Definitely get some smoke sprays. It's hella good few great sweets pitch like that. Plenty of stuff products. Just fems too. So thanks pitch. Get some of those fem type stories. Kind of pitches. War story type fair paying attention. So stuff products just like the pitch. Just hearing some of that. This is one of those type ones that's definitely like attack and some of those emo gulag type ones that you would get from like particular folks. So like aspects of 3 Days Grace, AFI, particular tones of pitches of My Chemical Romance, other type pitches, Panic at the Disco, since the folks that kind of have these particular type ones. Emery's good, nice one for some of the phrase on top of that. Under Oath is pretty good at those. Good pitch like that. It's supposed to but yeah, this random joyride, just pitch like that is good to some good hit jargon pitch like that. It's good excellent products. Supposed to pitch gonna happen. Good Sparkos pitch like that. Just hear some of the get towards some of that piranha type bite that those fems particularly have. Get towards some of that piranha type bite from fems. Also, some of the pitch paying attention to the variety is this. From those particular POVs, good hit pitches like that. Evening Gray and Morning Red's real good standout off here. Excellent type pitches, pretty ferocious type ones, like a red hot kind of electro jolts to get towards here and dance bang. As far as these pitches can have, just Court Madam definitely sends the pitch to kind of get towards the dance jig, sends the pitch like that, sends the price. A good club step of a song. So most of this kind of pitch is more miss the neighborhood or like some mess all typeness. It's not having problems with those pitches, but this kind of product is just like a Friday type step out, sends the pitches. Now coup de grace had some of that type fair, but it's just kind of more miss like the fraternize. This particular one probably bust move a little bit, kind of like particular hit song Paralyzer by Finger 11. As far as this pitch comes, some of those phrases definitely breakout type tune pitch like that. Some of those phrases get a jig in particular fem system. Some of the pitches show me how crab cakes kind of bust a jig. Some of the pitches like that. These crustacean type starless sense of pitches, just to say it's not being full bound ass clown pitch like that, but some of these type pitches. Take Me to Red Lobster Miss. As far as these pitches come, good excellent pitches. Mariah's hitting type ones like a solid breakfast, slag, and groggy kind of upkeep to get towards here to sunny side ups for fems. Sunny's the pitch amongst this kind of breakfast type dredge pitch like that. Definite pep. Just today's gonna be great, ho. Today's gonna be great for you. Today should be great for you, ho. As far as this pitch counts, I'm surprised, but you get the pitch. Just not having like 80%, 90% sauce pitch like that, but just some of the phrase just kind of. I'm hoping you'll survive thought as far as this phrase kind of sounds the pitch, but you get the phrase for pitch like that, kind of having to section that phrase. Till the end's a hitting to one, definitely prolific typeness here. Just nice day dredge to get, and like. Till the end's like nice day dredge to get in like hair metal type surf pitches like that. Just Walmart type runs, sends the pitches, vodka pickups easily with them pitch like that. Hit that phrase. Homies kind of fem favors. Get towards some homies kind of fem favors pitch like that. Sends that price. This kind of pitch is just kind of active in tow with like standard folks with some of the pitch as far as getting them particularly stations. Sends the pitch kind of amongst it. Good second hand type help outs pitch like that. Sends the price kind of painted like the active product, like the goings on from their POVs and pitch like that. As far as this price game, yeah, definite pick up a Twix for fem just on the first. Definite pick up like a Twix for fem on first hand sort of phrase pitch like that. So kind of afraid homies taking care of their shit. You take care of some the. Homies take care of some of their shit while y'all are out pitch like that. You take care of some of your shit as well. So it's a pitch. So just some of those type pickups, hamburger helper, Twix, some of the pitches, kind of product. Just some of those type pitches, probably good new washcloth for some of those type pitches like that. Sounds pretty just simple typeness, but pitch for saying good excellent products kind of amongst it. But pitch for saying There's some napkins pitch like that. Sounds surprised. But yeah, I said good pitches here. So 10 out of 10 album pitch like that within phrase for saying good excellent products. So social score get a 10 as well as these pitches. Like I was saying, just the mixture. Since the products just with the more ferocious type aspect, this being a muscle type album, definitely the metalcore is pretty prolific on here. Pitch like that. Sounds surprised. I miss like the dredge factor, like the day fair, and since the pitch like some Benny type bangs and backyard and mess hall typeness, good pitch like that. In addition, accommodating, daintier, more homestead type diva sense to pitch the kind of just the aspects for us like the phrase, just kind of the collective. Not being any sort of condescending or too ass goblin like with them pitch as far as just being too bruising, but just kind of pitch it, just giving particular gal cake hard time sense of pitch was kind of the aspect of it's going to be fleshed out easily within those sorts of pitches. For especially I'm just the active come through and pitch like that. Some of the stuff there's the Clorox pickups, the Snickers, the aspects like the almond joy sense of pitch. In addition, like the product is hearing some femme stories, the homestead type endeavors going to get towards pitch like that. Sirloins for like the Parkside type cookouts pitch like that. So these type fairs for femme pitch like that, and just some hot box type stories, paying attention like the phrase, and a few good dance courts for like some pitches of like paralyzer type buys with them as far as the pitch. Some of those the phrase, in addition to homies loud pack sense of pitches, Tekken, Pulp Fiction, V for Vendetta sense of pitches like that other type phrase. Resident Evil sense of phrase like that sounds hit type pitch kind of amongst it. The Resident Evil movie sounds of fairs, other type pitches, House of Wax sounds of ones like that good excellent pitch. The phrase for us saying good pitches amongst it. So 10 out of 10 album pitch like this. In terms of future, not as full bun type, sure. Then pitches like that, they have not dropped since 2021. This is a pretty good classic here. Hopefully we get some more. This is a pretty good classic here. Hopefully we get some more type phrase from this particular band pitch like that. It's been a spell with these pitches, but hopefully they get back towards the same pitch like that. But yeah, definite staple.